How to calculate PTO and sick leave accruals for payroll. Have you ever wondered how businesses keep track of paid time off and sick leave for their employees? It's a vital part of payroll management that ensures everyone gets their fair share of time off. Let's break down the steps to calculate these accruals in a straightforward way. First, you need to determine how much paid time off and sick leave an employee earns each year. For instance, an employee might be entitled to 15 days of paid time off and 5 days of sick leave annually. Next, convert those days into hours. Most workdays are 8 hours long, so if an employee has 15 days of paid time off, that translates to 120 hours of paid time off for the year. Now, let's figure out the total work hours in a year. For full-time employees, it is typically 40 hours a week multiplied by 52 weeks, which equals to 1,080 hours per year. With that information, you can compute the accrual rate. Divide the total hours of paid time off or sick leave by the total work hours. For example, 120 hours divided by 2,080 hours gives you an accrual rate of 0.058 hours for every hour worked. To find out how much paid time off or sick leave an employee earns in a pay period, multiply the actual hours worked by the accrual rate. If an employee works 40 hours in a week, you would multiply 40 hours by 0.058, resulting in approximately 2.32 hours accrued that week. Alternatively, you can adjust for pay periods. If you have 26 biweekly pay periods in a year, divide the total annual paid time off hours by that number. For example, 120 hours divided by 26 gives you about 4.6 hours accrued every pay period. Keep in mind some additional considerations. Part-time employees usually accrue paid time off and sick leave on a prorated basis based on their hours worked. New hires might have a waiting period before they start accruing time off. Some businesses also reward long-term employees by increasing their accrual rates as a loyalty benefit. It's also essential to comply with local laws regarding paid sick leave, as many areas have regulations that requiring minimum accrual rates. When it comes to accrual methods, you have options. One method is the lump sum approach, where employees receive their full paid time off at the beginning of the year. Another method is periodic accrual, where employees earn their paid time off incrementally each pay period. This approach can help manage payroll liabilities and encourage employees to use their time off gradually. For Asian American-owned businesses, selecting the right accrual method is important. The periodic accrual method often fits well with regular payroll cycles and helps spread out the financial impact of paid time off. Clear policies regarding accrual start dates, carryover, and payouts upon termination can support effective management. Using payroll software or integrated human resources systems can simplify tracking of paid time off and sick leave. This reduces manual errors and saves time, which is especially valuable for businesses that are growing and managing operational demands. Calculating paid time off and sick leave accruals involves defining annual leave amounts, converting them into hourly rates, and applying those rates to hours worked or pay periods. Remember to consider employee status, legal requirements, and the unique needs of your business.